Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. If you can hear me, please talk to me in the chat box quickly. If you can hear me, if you can hear me, talk to me in the chat box. If you can hear me, talk to me in the chat box. If you can hear me, talk to me in the chat box. If you can hear me, talk to me in the chat box. Everybody, if you can hear me, talk to me in the chat box. And let me know quickly, where are you currently connecting from? Where are you currently connecting from? I'm in Lagos, Nigeria. Where are you currently connecting from? I'm in Lagos, Nigeria. So type, what location are you? Where are you currently? Where are you currently? Where are you currently? If you can hear me, type, where are you connecting from? All right. I want you to type in the chat box. Type, I am big. I am big. Type, I am big in the chat box. Where are you connecting from? We have USA. Amazing. I am big from Italy. Amazing. Yeah. Alex from Lagos, Nigeria. Amazing. Okay. We have Plateau. Oh, wow. We have Abuja. Amazing. We have London. Amazing. I am big. Type I am big. Come on, see everybody. Oh, my lovely family. I love this family so much. So much, so much, so much, so much. So much. I love this family so much. We have Lagos. Amazing stuff. Amazing. So you're going to do something real quick, all right? You're going to click on the thumbs up button. You're going to click on the subscribe button if you're not yet subscribed. You click on the thumbs up button and you click on the subscribe button if you're not yet subscribed. All right. So we're going to start right now. I know some people will join later on, of course, they will. All right, but we are not going to wait for anybody again. All right, we're going to kick off. But first, um, like I said, click on the thumbs up button, click on subscribe, share the link with somebody, share the link with someone that you want to learn, because today is going to be expository. Expository in what sense? I'm going to be teaching for free. The same strategy I've been using that have been making me a hell of money. Trust me, the same exact strategy, nothing different. The same strategy I've been using is what I'm going to teach you today for free, guys. For free. You didn't pay any money for this. I'm going to be teaching you for free. I'm going to be teaching you what? For free. You didn't pay any money, but I'm going to be teaching you this same strategy for free. You didn't pay any money, but I'm going to be teaching you this same strategy for free. All right. So if you're excited, show some excitement. Come on, show some excitement. I am big. 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 And remember to drop what location you're currently connecting from so that we can know. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, all other social media platforms. I'm there. Let's connect. Let's proceed straight and right into what we have for today. Let's go straight into what we have for today. All right, let's go right into it. um, I'm going to be sharing my screen with you. Okay, we have Asaba, we have USA. Oh, Asasba. Oh, nice. Asasba, where is that located? Where is that located? I don't know what location that is. Look at our GBP. I forgot about GBP USD, guys. I forgot about this guy. I told you to buy. I typed it on the Telegram yesterday. I said, keep buying GU, joy is coming. I said, keep buying GU, joy is coming. Those of you that bought, I'm sure you're grateful you did, but all right. Keep buying, joy is coming. This was our TP one. This is another TP two. All right. The final TP is 1.22200. So we can officially say TP one smashed. I'm still on the trade. I just checked my MT4. I'm still on the trade. Joy is coming. Joy is coming, guys. Joy is coming. Joy is coming. I'm excited. I'm very much excited. All right. So now, if you're wondering where I'm getting all these signals from, oh, and by the way, these are like the history of my trade. This was a no, so the failed trade. Then this is the trade I'm currently on. At the end of the trade, I'll implement about type where the trade got to and all the other sweet stuff. All right. But this is the trade running currently. Currently running in profits. Okay. Remember what I said? 1.2200, 1.21500 amount. It pumps up to 1.21500 amount because this zone we are in currently is a monthly resistance. So markets can fall from here actually. That's why I'm not aggressive on this buy. I told you proper risk management because I'm not aggressive on this particular buy. This rejection that price failed to come back to is telling you something. That there's a heavy sell coming in this zone. All of this zone, there's a very heavy sell coming. Very heavy sell. My suspect my suspicion is price will get to 1.22080. If price doesn't get there, I'm not the owner of the market. All right. It's just my suspicion. I expect that price might come there. All right. So just be very careful. Don't be overly happy and then you lose money. No, don't do that. Don't do that at all. Okay? Um don't do that. Whew. Thank you, God. Now what strategy are we utilizing? What strategy is the ultimate, like I said? What's the ultimate strategy? Someone might be asking, what's the ultimate strategy? Okay, someone's okay. That Asba is Asaba, Delta State. Okay, another person to Delta State. Oh, nice, 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 nice. Amazing. So, what's the ultimate strategy? Before this strategy can be useful to you, follow me carefully. Let's do it for a new pair. Let's pick a new currency pair, Euro JPY. The thing is, I've marked out these areas for Euro JPY also. I've marked out these areas for Euro JPY also. Um, I've marked out this area for Euro JPY. But let's just what can we do now? Let's pick it for another 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 chart. So GBP we are using another chart now. All right. So it says what am I doing now? Sorry about that. It says before this strategy can be useful to you, you must first mark out psychological levels throughout your charts of your most traded pairs. For any currency pair apart from JPY pairs, my preferred psychological levels are price points whose last three digits are 000. For example, your psychological level on GBP USD could be 100 pips away from each other, i.e., 1.12000, 1.13000, 1.14000. Let's look at it. Let's look at it together now. It says it says 1.12000. So this is how you draw your psychological levels. Everybody follow me. Just hit it on any place in your chart, anywhere in your chart. Then click on settings. Click on settings. Come to coordinates. Then type 1.16000. Click on OK. Once you click on OK, you lock it so that you don't mistakenly move it out again. Then guess what? Click on copy. Clone rather. Clone. Click on clone. It will paste the same. On that new one, change it to 000. Last three digits 000. Click on OK. Everybody do that now. Then come click on clone again. Then click on settings. Click on 000, last three digits 000. Click on OK. Then come click on clone. Click on settings. Last three digits 000. Click on OK. Then come click on clone. Click on settings. The last three digits 000. Remember. Then come click on clone. Click on settings. The last three digits 000. Click on OK. Then come again. Click on clone. The last three digits. Click on 000. Click on OK. Everybody do that right now. If you are wondering what did I pick out, come here. I picked out what we call the horizontal line. Horizontal line. See it here. Horizontal line. Click on horizontal line. And click on horizontal line. Paste it anywhere on your chart. Look for the closest O number. This is 1.16. So the next O number will be 1.15. Then click on settings. Type 1.15 000. Click on OK. And come click on clone again. So now we are doing 1.14000. Remember, 1.14000. Click on OK again. Come, click on clone, settings, 1313000. Click on OK. Remember, you are locking everything. Remember, don't forget you are locking everything. You're locking everything. Make sure everything is locked so that you don't move it around. I believe the rest are locked already. All right. So for now, I think the ones we have drawn are okay because they are closest to where market is currently. But you can decide to be like me. On my second chart, I drew 250 pips interval, not 100 pips. I use 250 pips interval because I want to be able to catch 250 pips in a day or at a stand without feeling like I've caught anything yet. All right, so I want to be able to catch from year to year without feeling like I just caught a big peep. Like here, this day, I remember we caught 250, over 300 pips, and we didn't even. How many hours was that? Less than 12 hours. We caught 250 pips, over 300 pips in less than 12 hours. Trust me. Imagine entering in the morning and later that evening you're already in profit of over 300 pips. All right, and that is only possible if you have marked out psychological levels because those are the areas market will make his move from. If you are doubting me now, just come here. This is my own chart. See this big move that happened. Where did it happen? Psychological level. This big buy that happened. Where did it happen? Psychological level. This long sell that happened. Where did it happen? Psychological level. This big buy, psychological level. This sell here, psychological level. This is forming the M pattern. So from here, we are expecting it to tap this zone and then we'll sell it. But by the way, this is what we are talking about. Psychological level. Every psychological level has a great impact in the market. If you are doubting, you can come back and check. This is psychological level. We saw a big sell 250 pips. From this psychological level, we saw a big buy 250 pips again. Are you seeing what I'm saying? From this psychological level, we saw a big buy. This is over 500 pips. From year to year, 250, another 250. That's over 500 pips from one swing. And that's possible because you have psychological levels around your chart. That is possible because you have psychological levels around your chart. So you want to do what I just did now, but you use 100 pips interval. When I started with 50 pips interval. So you can even use 50 pips. But I'm teaching you 100 pips because now it's easier to catch 100 pips on GBP USD in a day. It makes over like GBP USD can move over 1,000 pips in one day. Just that it's not going in a direction. Like go up, come down. Calculate all the pips. That's over 1,000 already. All right, and you want to be able to catch such pips quickly. You want to be able to catch such peeps quickly. And the only way you can do that is by marking out psychological levels in and around your chart. If you are following me and you still understand what I'm saying, drop a 777 in the chat right now. Before we go into the next instruction, the first instruction said what? Draw psychological levels. That was the first instruction, psychological levels. before we even start the strategy, this was the prerequisite to being successful in this strategy. Draw psychological levels. And now, what are psychological levels? Just like in your mind, when price comes to 10, you want to make a move because it's at a whole number. When price goes to 20, you want to make a move, it's at a whole number, a round figure. Psychological levels are round figures by which humans like you and I used to make decisions and judgments in the market. All right. So we make judgments. We have judgments and decisions we make in and around the market because price came to a psychological level. In Nigeria, here we have the US dollar versus the naira at a particular amount. Whenever it makes a new high or a new low, what happens is we see people making drastic decisions in the market. We see people making what drastic decisions in the market. When price starts the 850 region, we saw a lot of people start making decisions, so much decisions. When price starts 860 per dollar, we made a decision. Guess what? When price stopped, that was 880 per dollar. The price stopped. Guess what? Everybody made a decision that put price down to 680 again, meaning everybody started selling because it came to a high point. When it gets to a high point, people sell. When it comes to a low point, people buy. That's what it is. All right. So whenever you have a level you want to enter the market from, don't just enter at that level. Enter around the level closest to a psychological level. And that's what we are going to talk about further in this strategy. But if you're understanding what I've been saying so far, I want you to put a 777 in the chat box to communicate with me that you're understanding what I've been saying so far. Let me check the YouTube live stream with my other phone. By the way, I told you guys to keep buying GU, that joy is coming. Are you seeing what's going on right now? We are over 200 pips already, or almost 200 pips rather, almost 200 pips on GBP USD. I told you guys, joy is coming. Trust your trade. Trust your trade. Joy is coming, guys. Joy is coming, guys. Joy is coming. I told you already. Joy is coming. Trust your trade. Don't be too quick to opt out or too quick to opt in. Trust your trade. Trust your trade. Sorry. Trust your trade. I see 777 in the chat box. Amazing, amazing, amazing. So if you don't understand what I've been saying so far, drop a 555. You don't understand. Drop a 555. You don't understand. Everybody dropping 77777. But now let's assume you don't understand. Drop a 555 quickly. Let's assume you don't understand. Drop a 555 before we proceed. Okay, I don't see a 555. That means everybody understands. We are on the same page. Amazing. We are on the same page. So let's go to the next instruction. And I hope you are doing what I said you should do with me alongside the way I'm doing it. All right. So the next instruction says identify the trend. Identify the trend. Identify the trend on the H4 time frame. Identify the overall market trend by spotting the direction of the larger candles that form new high or low. So after drawing psychological levels, the next thing is to identify what? Identify the trend. Identify the trend. What's the trend of the market currently? Where is it going? And it said on the H4 time frame. So we're on the H4 time frame. It says identify the direction of the candles that are forming the larger candles. So we see a large candle falling down here. Immediately we see a large candle pulling up. We see larger candle pulling up, small retracement, large impulse, small pullback, large impulse. So right now we are still in an uptrend on the 4 hour. However, if you want to look at the overview, remember this strategy did not say go to the daily, it didn't say go to the weekly or monthly, meaning this is not the overall, this is not the holy grail. All right, this is for intraday traders. Intraday traders. All right, on the daily and weekly, that's where you used to make your decision. So when I want to enter into a market, I want to first see on the weekly, are we in a strong weekly resistance or support? All right. Right now, looking at the 4 hours from this perspective, you can see larger candles towards the downside. Immediately, larger candles pulling up, closing above the start of the larger candle pullback, and that's where we saw the beginning of the upward momentum. However, we know based on our daily and weekly time frames that we're going to see a massive sell because the market is still in a selling trend. If you are confused about what I'm saying, we can come to the monthly time frame together, guys. We can come to the monthly time frame together. So on the monthly time frame, on the monthly time frame, God, my chat is already clustered. Let me pick a new chat. This chart is already clustered. GBP chart is already clustered with those lines. I don't want the lines to be everywhere. So come to the monthly time frame where you're seeing a clear chart. Okay, amazing, amazing, guys, amazing. When we're seeing a clear chart on the monthly time frame, what is the market doing right now? On the monthly time frame, is it a selling trend or a buying trend? It's a selling trend. Look at strong selling trend, a very strong sell momentum. All right, a very strong was a very strong sell momentum, and we just saw that this support level was broken and it's coming to retest it. This support level was broken. It's coming to retest it, to continue the downtrend. We are still going down on GBP USD. Massive downtrend. It just broke a support level, coming up to retest it. After retesting, we see that to begin it downtrend, and the sell is supposed to start from this zone. And right now, the market is in that zone. So that's why I said don't be aggressive on GBP USD. It might go to your favor the the other block for the sale here. All of this zone, price already in the zone. However, I'm waiting for price to come into this higher zone before I now start selling. But this is what we are expecting, all right? So since we already have that from the monthly time frame, that's understanding. We already have it from the monthly time frame. Um, Before we go further, I just wanted to like show you before we go back to what we were doing earlier. Let's now go back to what we were doing earlier. GBP USD, following the strategy we are teaching right now. It says on the 4 hour, identify the the direction of the candles with a larger momentum. And we have seen that right now the candles are still going up. All right. So after identifying the trend, what did the next instruction tell us? By the way, those of you that don't know where I'm getting this from, it's from the Telegram channel. And if you're not on the Telegram channel yet, um, you see a link displaying on your screen. You see a link displaying on your screen. Click on the link to join the Telegram channel. You see a link displaying on your screen. Click on the link to join the Telegram channel. All right. So let's proceed. Let's proceed real quick. Um, it says after identifying the trend, number two says plot a trend line. Just follow the instruction the way it is stated. Just follow the instruction the way it is stated. After identifying the trend, the next instruction says draw a trend line. So on the 4 hour time frame, we are told to draw a trend line. And you know how we draw a trend line. We draw a trend line from the beginning of a swing low or high to every other relevant price level. All right. On the 4 hour time frame. On the 1 hour is a different is the same approach, but it will be a different trend line on the 1 hour. All right, so it says draw a trend line, mark out support or resistance level closest to where market currently is, using a trend line to connect at least 2 price points from the beginning of each new swing. Each new swing. First, let's identify the swings. This is a swing high, a swing low, swing high, a swing low, a swing high, and we have not seen any swing low yet. And we don't know if this is the end of the swing high. So this is the swing the price is telling us to draw our trend line from. This particular swing, because this is the first swing, swing low, another second swing, then swing low, then this is the third swing. This one didn't break above. I would have called this a new swing. This one that broke above did not make us a new decision quickly. So this is the new. This place is a new swing. All right. Before we see a swing low or high, depending. Since we have already seen that, that means we are drawing our trend line from this point to this point. If you draw a trend line from here, you're not going to be exactly wrong, but you're not going to be exactly correct. If you draw a trend line from here up to here, because you're not going to be exactly correct, you're going to be correct for a sell to know where to stop selling, which might be around this zone, where to stop selling. You're going to be correct if you're doing that. But for the buy we are looking for right now, all right, for the buy we are looking for right now, you're not going to be correct if you're doing that. So how are you going to be correct? It says from the beginning of each new swing, and this is the new swing that we are considering right here, right? This is the new swing we are considering right here. Swing high, swing low, swing high, swing low. Then this whole thing we are looking at on the 4 hour time frame. Okay, so let's draw our trend line. How do you draw your trend line? Take away this guy. Then draw your trend line from the swing low. Some people use the wick, some people use the body. Whichever one you use, you're correct. Whichever one you use, you're correct. It says to connect at least 2 price points. At least 2 price points. So this is a price point here. First touch, second touch. You can if you're confused, change it to line chart and just use it to touch the lines, each of the lines. If you're confused, you have touched the first line, touch the second line. So we are waiting for a third touch before we go up again. Before like we go up, obviously they will now sell again. Like very obvious action right there. But since we have marked this out on the 4 hours, what does the next instruction tell us? Next instruction says plot a trend line. Mark out support or resistance level closest to where market currently is. Okay. Okay, sorry. Plot a trend line. Mark as closest to where market currently is. So this trend line is a valid trend line, but it's not close to where market currently is. Right? It's not close to where market currently is. So we're going to draw another trend line now. The first trend line is correct, but it's not close to where market currently is. Unless you are going to wait before you buy. And that wait is going to be a long wait, trust me. All right. So it says closest to where market currently is. Then I'll be picking this swing. This swing is what I'll be picking. Since it says closest to where market currently is. This is a valid trend line. We can lock it, but we have to draw a new trend line for this particular move that market is doing right now. So the trend line will be from this week here, touching these price points. So are you seeing the trend line we just drew? Touch first week, touch second week, then if you have a third touch, continue buying. But this trend line is what we are going to be using as our guide right now. If price breaks below the trend line, we'll be looking for sell opportunities. If price breaks above, no, if price taps it, we'll be looking for buy opportunities. Then the next now says draw your Fibonacci. Go to H1 time frame and draw your Fibonacci from the most recent high to the most recent low in a downtrend. Right now we are still in an uptrend. So it says, but for an uptrend from the most recent low, this is for an uptrend there, from the most recent low to the most recent high in an uptrend to determine where the trend will continue. So it says go to H1 time. Okay, I've gone to H1 time frame, sir. What's the next instruction? After going to H1 time frame, it says draw Fibonacci from the most recent low to the most recent high. So this is the most recent low, this is the most recent high. It says draw a Fibonacci. Wait, sorry, hold on a second. Let me confirm something. It says most recent low to the most recent high to determine where the trend will continue. All right, all right, all right. So this is a low, this is a high. However, this is not the most recent low. Why is this not the most recent low? Because, follow me well, low. Because price has made 3 more lows. First low, oh, 4 more lows. After this low, it made another low. Second, and it has been respecting this same trend line. Are you seeing, guys? This same trend line that has been respecting first low, second low, third low, fourth low, fifth low. But I will pick the low that form a high. This low now, high, low, high. This is a obvious pullback. Then this is a new low, high, low, high. So this was not the low that formed this high because this high did not take out this high. So after this high, this was the lowest low before this new high. This was the lowest low before this new high. I don't know if anybody understands what I'm saying, but this was the lowest low. This was the lowest low before this new high was formed. This was the lowest low before this new high was formed. Because after, let me explain what I'm telling you about. Low, high, low, high. Then it came for a low. Then this high. This is like a trend line. sorry, this is like a selling trend. It's trying to come up to the radar high, obviously, but this low, this high now did not take up this high, so we can't pick this next high, this next low as the low before this high. You have to pick the lowest low before the newest high, and this high has taken up this high, so this is the lowest low before this new high. This is the lowest low before this new high. All right, so this is the low we are picking. As mean all of this had not happened, let me show you why I went long in this place so that you will see what I'm saying about Fibonacci. So remember what I said, from the low to the high, most recent low to most recent high. At this point, guys, at this point, price had not, I repeat, at this point, price had not done all of this consolidation that we are seeing. So we were only considering this low and this high. And at that point, guess what? I went long in this place because it was in between my 61.8 Fibonacci and my 70.5 Fibonacci. And I kept my SL below my 79% Fibonacci. And that was long, and that's why we are still long on this. However, remember we are now picking a new low. What's the low we are picking, guys? What's the low we are picking? We are picking this new low. Let me let me take this guy away so that it will not distract us. Let me take this guy away. Please follow me very well, guys. Follow me carefully. Follow me very carefully. All right. Right now, we are picking. Right now, we are picking this low and this high. Look at this low. The low we are picking is this particular low because we all agreed that this was the low. This was the lowest low before this new high was formed. If you pick here, you are not wrong. Also, trust me. If you pick here, you are not wrong. Also, if you pick here, you are not wrong. Trust me, you are not. If you pick here, you are not wrong. If you pick this particular low here, I'm talking about this low. If you pick here, you're not wrong. However, you're not very correct. You're not wrong, but you're not very correct if you pick here. Because look at something. See, everybody have their way of drawing their Fibonacci. But the way that works for me is I pick it from the most recent. This is good, but a new high, a new low, a new high has been formed. So I want to pick most recent low. If you pick here, you're not wrong, bro. The only thing is, me, I will not pick here. I want to pick this most recent one here. If price breaks below it, I'm okay, no problem. All right, no hard feelings. So now we see something very crucial, guys. Something very crucial, and our areas are 61.8, 70.5, and our SL is below 79. Our areas 61.8, 70.5, our SL below 79, and now that area is in confluence with what? Okay, be- before we get stuck in our head, let's go to the next instruction first. Hold on. Next instruction says something important. Follow me carefully, please. The next instruction says something important. It says, after drawing your Fibonacci on the H1, identify other blocks on 15 minutes time frame. Okay, identify the trend, plot a trend line, draw your Fibonacci. Now, we have Fibonacci first. This Fibonacci, we have a trend line in this zone right here. All right. And now we want our trend line to do something for us quickly. We want our trend line to touch the most recent low that we are picking for Fibonacci. We want our trend line to touch it properly. We want our trend line to touch it properly. Okay. Now I can agree that it has touched it properly. It touched it properly now. I can agree. All right. Since it has touched it properly, what it means is this trend line. See, trading is not difficult. It's not. It's not. What's the word? It's not complicated. We'll still delete most of these things we have on our charts. Trust me. We'll still delete them, and I'll tell you when we are deleting them. I'll tell you when and how we are deleting them. But before we go ahead to delete anything, okay, let's try to make our chart less clustered. It looks like it's actually too clustered already. Let's make our chart less clustered so that you can be a little clean and easy for you to see. Because I don't want you to see trading as something that is too difficult. You're drawing this, drawing that. No, no, no. You're doing this to only get multiple conferences. You can easily enter your trade off of trend line. But you don't have so many conferences if you're using that. I want to have at least three conferences. At least how many conferences? At least three conferences. At least how many conferences? At least three conferences. That's what I want to have. I want to have at least three conferences. So around the area we have marked out right now, this is the high, the low. Around this area, around this trend line, we want to mark. The next instruction says go to M15 and mark out other block. Okay, M15. That's 15 minutes time frame. And now, mind you, the other block is not compulsory, it's only important. It's not compulsory, it's only important. When we say other blocks, what are we talking about? We're talking about areas where price tapped and moved out impulsively from. Areas where price tapped and moved out impulsively from. And now it says something important, guys. Follow me carefully. It says locate previous order block that lie within your marked out point of interest. First, where is our point of interest? Our point of interest is the place that is in conference with both Fibonacci and trend line. In conference with Fibonacci and trend line. This is trend line. This is Fibonacci. So our conference, our point of interest is either this zone here. And why this zone? Because it is in conference with psychological level 1, 50% Fibonacci 2, trend line 3. Is either that zone or this second zone here. Is either this zone or this zone. There is no other block here. So I can't say this. I can't say other block is one of our conferences here. However, the psychological level, which is a very strong decisive factor in the market. All right, it's a very strong decisive factor in the market. So you want to look at something real quick. This guy is selling already. Where is the sale going to stop? Because obvious retracements for a better buy. All right. So where is the sale going to stop? All right. So follow me carefully. It says mark out other block that lie in the area within your point of interest. Other block must be okay in a downtrend. No, this is not what we are looking out for. Other block must be above liquidity or equal highs in a downtrend. We are looking for uptrend now. And below, follow me, and below liquidity or equal lows in an uptrend. Other block must be, this is liquidity or equal lows. This is first low, this second low. So this is equal lows. Follow me carefully, guys. This is what equal lows. And this other block must be below it. Meaning this our marked out point of interest is not going to be valid again. Why? Because there's equal lows around there. So liquidity, price will come and clear out the liquidity before it continues. Price needs to come down to clear out this liquidity before it continues. So this is our preferable marked out point of interest. Are you seeing how I'm utilizing this strategy for you? If you don't understand, actually, I would advise you come and rewatch the video. Yes, yes. Success is an instruction in environment. So if you're in the environment of success like you already are, follow the instruction, which is rewatch the video at least 3 times. This same video, rewatch it at least 3 times. It's going to give you a clearer understanding of what I'm talking about. Rewatch it at least 3 times. So we now know our marked out point of view. Why are we picking this zone? First, 61.8 Fibonacci is the second trend line. Third, look at this indecision candle here. We can pick that as our order block. Other blocks are the last candle before the impulsive buy. See, someone else might pick this 79%. It's okay by him. But me, I'm picking this other block, this indecision candle here. Because that was the bullish indecision candle we saw. and bullish indecision candle means bullish indecision candle that followed by a massive buy means a reversal is coming. So sell, buy, buy candle is a reversal pattern. But I'll talk about that later. All right. Um, what I was going to talk about. So these are our marked up point of interest. This is where we're expecting price to come to before we keep buying, obviously. So already have that in mind. Are we going to buy right now? No. We're looking to either sell to this buy or we wait. We are either selling to this buy zone or we wait. Because price is going to come here to keep buying. And where are we buying to? Minus 27%. That is here. Are you seeing now? Are you seeing? Our buys from here up to here, up to here. Using this strategy we have taught today, right now. If you know how to utilize it, you know what to do in the market. If you know how to utilize this strategy. So since we have marked out this area, this is our point of interest. We want to delete all of this too much story now. But before we go ahead and delete it, let's see the next instruction. Stop loss must be kept below the major price level that is lower than your point of interest in an uptrend. Major price level that is lower. Major price level that is lower. So this is the major price level. This is our point of interest. This is the major price level that is lower. So our stop loss should be kept below it, like he said. So I would like to keep my stop loss at 79%. I would like to keep my stop loss at where? At 79%. So this is my entry. My stop loss will be at 79%. That's 21 pips. Let's make it 25 pips. 25 pips SL. I usually do 50 pips because I catch at least 300 pips. But let's keep it on 25 pips. So our target is this is our target minus 27 all into the psychological level. So our target is what? 120 pips approximately. So 120 pips, that's 1 to 5. 1 to 4, 1 to 4.7. That's about 1 to 5. All right, 1 to 5 risk to reward. I think that's a good one, if you would ask me. 1 to 5 risk to reward is a good one, if you would ask me. All right. So since we have done this, we know where our SL is below this zone. Below the 79% Fibonacci level is where our SL is. Um, what's the next instruction? Entry criteria and trade management. Okay, before we do that, let's copy this and send to the Telegram channel. Let's copy this and send to the Telegram channel. So guys, if this guy pulls up again to this zone, sell it. If he pulls up to this zone again, sell, everybody. Sell. Our TP will be at this 19000. SL will just be right above it here. TP will be at this zone. If he comes up to that weak zone again, not here but weak zone. When it comes to this weaky zone, sell GU up to this place. Then wait for the buy to happen. I just gave you a free signal. Okay. So GBP USD buy bias. We're buying to the 27 Fibonacci level minus 27. 120 pips. How many pips SL? We're looking at 25 pips SL. All right. So entry criteria and trade management. Execute your trade after you see at least one major weak rejection or two minor weak rejections around the Fibonacci levels closest to any of your point of interest. And what are the points of interest? Trend line, order blocks, psychological levels, support or resistance, and blah 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 blah. All right. This is a good support level because price held it twice. However, this is a better support level. So anywhere close to this space, once I see weak rejection, so when it comes here, I'm not going to jump in immediately. No, I'm not jumping in immediately. All right, I'm going to wait for weak rejections because it's GBP USD. It always gives us weak rejection. First weak rejection, second weak rejection before it goes. First weak rejection, second weak rejection before it goes. It doesn't just run away like that. No. After it gives you weak rejections, steady the reversal is coming. Then once it gets your trend line, guess what? You tap it for a buy. That's what he does. So like here now, he gives weak rejections before he moves. He doesn't just move like that. After first weak rejection, second weak rejection will also come for it. Like here, he gave us weak rejections, and that's one of our trade exit strategy. One of our trade exit strategy. It's also an entry strategy, and it's also an exit strategy. It's an entry strategy and an exit strategy. All right. So those of you that are saying you need to see the step-by-step instructions I'm reading, it's on the Telegram channel. Join the Telegram channel, and you get that information, or this information rather. So for trade management, you don't think when you're in a trade, you think after the trade. So allow your trade right to SL or TP. We have our SL at 25 pips. We have our TP at 120 pips. Then allow your trade. Allow it. Allow it. Yeah, guys. Yes, I said it. Yeah, I said it. Allow it to hit your SL. No problem. Are you the first person that will hit SL? Guess what? I still hit SL. Do you think I don't? I still hit SL. So allow your trade. Then the last instruction is exit strategy. Exit your trade after you see at least one major weak rejection or two minor weak rejections around the psychological levels or support or resistance. So this is a support level, a resistance level rather. How do I know? Because we see weak rejection here. All right. This is equal highs. This is other block. Price tap the other block, and now we are selling to buy further. All right. So once we see weak rejections, we exit our trade immediately after the first major weak rejection. After you retrace it, we exit our trade. And now we are going to sell here before we buy. So since we have utilized this strategy step by step, what other thing are we looking to do? To wait for the market to come into this zone. The reason I explain this to you is in case you need to fetch signals by yourself. If I give you a signal, don't just enter when price comes. Sorry, if I give you a signal, don't just enter when price comes into the zone. No, don't just jump in because price came into our zone. You jump in when you see weak rejections around our zone. This is our zone. I will not enter yet. Yes, I will not enter yet if it taps here. I will enter when I see first weak rejection to show me that yes, I'm ready to reverse. I'll enter upon the second touch. After first weak rejection, I'll enter. If it comes second again, I'll enter. That's why I don't just put, or if you notice, I usually go in 0.10 multiple places, or 0.5 multiple places, or one standard multiple places. But I don't go in with my full five standard because I want to put in five standard, but I don't go in fully. I split it depending on how certain I am about that trade. So when it gives me first week rejection, I tap. If it goes lower, I keep tapping, I keep tapping, I keep tapping, buys. That way I'm splitting my risk because if I put it five standard first, when it goes down, I'm losing more. But if I'm putting 0.1, 0.1 as it's going down, guess what? I'm reducing my risk. Yes, I'm reducing my risk. Then when it pushes up, close down the earlier entries and leave the major ones below to ride to TP. That's what I do. That's what you should do too. All right, that's what I do, and that's what you should do too. Okay. Um, I believe everybody understands what I just explained pretty much very well. Um, yeah, I've explained the strategy. If you have any questions, please go ahead and ask now. If you have any question, please go ahead and ask now. If you have any question whatsoever at all, please go ahead and ask. Let's talk. If you have any question, please go ahead and ask. If you have any question, please go ahead and ask. If you have any question, please go ahead and ask. Your question, please go ahead and ask. You have any question, please go ahead and ask. You have any question, please go ahead and ask before we go into the last part of this. Let me see the chat box. If you have questions on the chat box, can you share that step by step instructions? It's on the Telegram channel. Could you help us with the Fibonacci settings? Okay. I'll do that now. Fibonacci settings. How did I do my Fibonacci setting? This is my Fibonacci here. My Fib retracement. This is the style here. So I only on 61.8, 0.5, 0.75, and all. These are the only things I put on. Every other thing I don't need them. So um yeah, so these are the levels I'm talking about. If you have any question, please ask while others copy this. While others copy this signal. While others copy this. While others copy this. If you have questions, please go ahead and ask. If you have questions, please go ahead and ask. While others copy this. Let me check the chat box. Do we have any other question? No. So that's all from me today. Okay, so quickly let me share something. Okay, so this is my Instagram. I'm going to live to share. I'm going to go live to share what I'm looking out for. Okay, sorry. Anyways, just look at my Instagram here. All right. So I want you to click on the follow button and follow me there. I'm going to be sharing with you quickly what I'm looking out for for GBP. Sorry, for DXY. Okay. That's true. I remember I promised you guys I was going to do something. Sorry. Before I forget, I hope everybody's still on the live call. I don't know if you just me, but my Fibonacci retracement does not have minus 27. And you are the one that will set it now. Minus 27. You come here and click on any figure. Any figure you see there, type minus 27. Which of the Fibonacci tools are we to use? Fibonacci retracement. Yes. Fibonacci retracement. Yes. That's what you're using, Fibonacci retracement. So I'm going to share with you what I'm looking out for DXY and JPY basket. DXY and JPY basket. DXY needs to come here before it sells further. JPY basket. But wait, let me look at the 4 hour. Let me show you the overview from the daily DXY. DXY. So when you understand what's going on DXY, it will help you with your perception of GBP USD. So this is the weekly chart on DXY. DXY is telling us a story. First resistance, second resistance, third resistance. It's coming to retest this level and then all the way up. Meaning as it's going up, GBP USD will be going down. That's why I said GBP USD is coming to a monthly resistance. Support that turn resistance. Guess what? It wants to sell, massive sell on GBP USD. But before that sale happens, DXY needs to come to this level before that massive sale will happen. All right. That's what I'm looking out for DXY. So just allow it to stagger because it's already in the zone. To stagger, that's why GPUs will be playing around for a while. Eventually, when it gets here and starts his move, GPS will fall like a goat. So that's for DXY. Very easy. Then JPY basket. Yen basket is bearish. Yen basket is what? It's bearish on the weekly, on the daily income. Daily, daily still bearish. Daily still bearish. Let me draw a trend line for this. Okay, it might have turned bullish. Why? Trend line. It broke above it. Might be coming to retest it, sha. We don't know. We don't know. Let's see on the line chart. Okay, it's still going to be bearish until it breaks above this support level. When it breaks up, if it breaks above this support level, then I can now say it is bullish. But for now, it's still bearish. So for now, GXY yen basket is still bearish on the daily also. Though we saw heavy push to the upside a few days ago, but still bearish for 4 hours on DXY. Guys, now we are seeing that it is bullish. This is called a bullish flag. Bullish flag pattern. What's bullish flag pattern? See, first, I shared this with the VIP community yesterday, and I'm sharing with you for free. I don't know why. This is a bullish flag pattern to continue to the upside. Since on the daily it has broken above the resistance. See, on the daily it has broken above the resistance. Above the trend line rather on the daily. On the daily it broke above this trend line and it has come to retest it actually. This trend line here, first touch, second touch, third touch, broke above it, came to retest. Meaning we are expecting more push to the upside for yen basket. At least it will push to the 7,900 to 800, 7,900 to 8,000 region. At least 790 to 800 region. The yen basket should push up. This is a bullish flag. If yen basket is pushing up, meaning EJ will be selling. Euro JPY will be selling if yen basket pushes up. If yen basket pushes up, it means JPY will be what? Euro JPY will be what? Selling. If yen basket pushes up. If yen basket pushes up, it means JPY will be selling. Next, we have a question on what time frame do you week rejection? 15 minutes time frame. 15 minutes time frame week rejections. Um, so since we have seen this, that means we're expecting that once it breaks out of this channel, this is a channel right here. Once it breaks out of this channel, we're going to see a push to the upside. That's why I drew this trend line for JPY. This trend line, guess what? If it breaks out of this trend line, it tapped the trend line again and it's going down. That's why, because it's going down, that's why Euro JPY is still going up. But once it breaks above this trend line and close above it on 4 hours, I'm going to change my bias for Euro JPY. I'm going to be going bearish. I'm going to be selling. I already have my sales zone actually. Euro JPY, see, I already have my sales zone for EJ. See my sales. I expect it to buy all the way up here before it sells. So, but there's a massive trend line coming. So it's going to sell. But it needs to buy to this zone before it starts its sell. So that's what I'm looking out for. Yen basket is bearish. So EJ, what are we expecting? We're expecting sales. GU, we're expecting sales also. But both of them, we're expecting them to buy for a while before they sell. Buy to their 27% minus 27% Fibonacci level before we sell. EJ trend line is here on the 1 hour. GU also similar thing on GU. We're expecting GU to buy to this zone before it starts its massive sell. Um, that's all from me today. You might actually keep buying, GU might keep buying up to this place, 200 pips. It might, but just in case it doesn't, that's why I gave you 125 pips TP. Just in case it doesn't, all right. Just in case it doesn't. Mm, that's all for me today. That's all from me today. Click on the subscribe button, subscribe, and let's talk. We're going to talk. Trust me, definitely going to talk. We definitely have a lot to talk about. It's coming for another M, guys. When it gets to this week rejection area, sell for a while, up to this place, up to 1.1900, then you start buying. That's all from me today. Take care. Have any question? Please ask. You have any question? Please ask. No question. In absence of any question, those of you that are writing, thank you. Sure, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Premium value for free. A Black Friday sales. Someone told me like about 7 people, about 7 different people All right, I counted yesterday, and about 7 different people want to join the mentorship tomorrow. Why do they want to join tomorrow? Because we're doing a Black Friday. We're going to be cutting 25% off. It's $1,000. They're going to pay only $750 to join, as opposed to $1,000. Right? But the thing is, you don't have to pay. You cannot pay installments. You have to pay it in full. If you're going to take advantage of the Black Friday sales from tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday till every Friday of the year. Every Friday throughout this year, 25% off. Other days is $1,000. Other days is what? Other days is $1,000 US. Other days is $1,000 US. But every Friday it's going to be for every Friday is going to be for every Friday is going to be for $750 US, right? Yeah. So I'm expecting that you're going to take advantage of it now. Next year, the truth is we're taking the price up to 2,500 for the VIP. And now we are not just collecting money because we want to collect money. We are collecting money because, guy, if you see results on the VIP, you'll be mind blown. Like massive results. If you see results on that VIP, you'll be mind blown. All right. So we are collecting the money because of the results, not because of any other thing. Trust me, not because of any other thing, but because of the result. So for 750 every Friday throughout this year, you're gonna get $750